Okay, Sag. Be getting ready to do you, Sag, for late July. Late July, okay? And it's like 3:46 in the morning. I think I do like the best readings like early in the morning, anytime after 3 is like my best I feel like work. And I could really get some really, really, really good readings from there. Let me see what you got going on for real. I heard I'm not real. Like, I'm not a real person. Oh my God, I'm not real. Yo, life is crazy right now, but it's funny. Like, real funny. Cool. So let's see what the Sagittariuses have going on. Late July, Sag. Late July. Let's see what you got going on. Late July for Sagittarius. Late July for Sagittarius. Late July. What I got going on? I have no makeup on. I still look good, don't I? You know, I really wear like, but I've been feeling like lately, like I don't know why, like the makeup I've been wearing been kind of like irritating my eyes and like making it like baggy for some reason. You see how it's like, so I'm gonna give it a break and try to find another makeup. I feel like that makeup is breaking me out. Probably go like to the MAC store. But anyway, Sag. Okay, reading up came out. Reading up, doing research on somebody. Sagittarius, late July. What else we got? What else do we got? Let me lean forward. I feel like I'm leaning too far back. Okay, good. It's better. Let's see what you got going on. Sag, late July. Sag, late July. Sag, late July for the Sag. Okay. So we got liftoff. We have swept up. We have receipts. We have numbing. Okay. We have penny pitching. We have lessons learned. Let me turn this up a little bit. What else do we have for Sag late July? Cuffing season already. We have squad. And we have roller coaster. Okay. Let me get one last card to like clarify this entire reading. We can bring this all together for the Sagittarius. Okay. Harmony. Okay. Okay. Let's see what I got going on, Sag. Okay. All right. Cool. So let's look to see what the story is. Okay. So it looks like you read somebody, like you peeped their game, you read them up and down, you seen right through them. Okay, you got some receipts on them. Okay, and because of that, it puts you like on a roller coaster. You know, you feel like this person took you on a roller coaster. You know what I mean? Like it was always something, very much something. Okay, but regardless to what, um it has you in your numbing phase. You're trying to do things to kind of get over this situation, whatever it is. I don't know if this is a relationship or a situation first. I'm going to find out. I'm going to clarify with roller coaster first, okay? Although somebody has swept you off your feet, that's new, and you're considering bringing them into cuffing season, which will be cuffing season, which will be winter coming up. Okay. And because of that, you will save a lot of money because this person actually was draining you of not just energy, but your time and money. Okay. Cool. So first of all, let's clarify what the roller coaster was. Who put you through the roller coaster? Who put you through the up and down emotion? Falling off highs and lows, off and on again, hot and cold. Could be a Capricorn or a Cancer. Could be a Taurus or an Aquarius or in Sagittarius. Okay. All right. Cool. Now that we got the people out the way who it could be, let's see what about it. Like, what's the situation? Why do you feel like this person had you on a roller coaster, and you still are thinking about a reconciliation with this person, even though you have a new love here? So there's two people here. So what happened with the roller coaster? What happened? What happened first? Let's get down to the bottom of that. What happened with the Sagittarius late July? Okay. So you fell in love with this person, okay? But you realized that it was affecting, like I said, your money. You spent a lot of money on this person, okay? They're not well off. You are well off, okay? Because of that, it had you in your 10 of Swords energy, and you felt like the person was only thinking about themselves all the time with the Page of Swords. And because of that, you will be receiving a new offer with this new person, So this person was just financially draining you. Like, it was just like you realized it really quick. Like, okay, this is not like give and take. Like, okay, like I paid for the movies, buy the snacks, or I paid this time, you pay the next time. But it was just like you, and always only you. Okay. What else happened with the roller coaster? Because it wasn't just about money, it was other things. Because roller coaster is like up and down, up and down. So what else was it? What else was going on with Sagittarius? What else is going to happen with Sagittarius late July? What else is going on? What else is going on? What else is going on? Money came out again. So they could have been possibly literally fucking with your career, like going to your job, cursing you out, calling you when you're on the job, knowing that you're on the job, stuff like that. Very childish behavior, not very inconsiderate, only thinking about themselves. So you could know this person for like 8 months now. Doesn't have no stream of income. This will be 5 streams. Has no stream of income. Like I said, Tower moment. Just had you scraping up everything that you can scrape up to maintain you guys' lifestyle. And it had you in your 9 of Swords energy, even though it's reversed, which means that you're no longer stuck in this energy with this person. Thank God. Okay, so you did how do you say dodge a bullet. You did dodge a bullet with this person. You dodged a bullet with this person. Anything else? Clarify roller coaster. What else happened with this person? So you read this person. Like, you peeped them real quick. Like, oh, you're a fucking bum. Like, you're just going to be around, hanging around, stressing me out, not really giving into anything. Yep. Broken heart. So they broke your heart also, clearly. Sag. What else? Couldn't get into your creativity at all. He's like this, he or she stumped your creative growth, fucking with your money, fucking with your side hustles, calling you on the job. That's what happens when you get with somebody that has nothing going on in their blood clot life. They're fucking bored. So they have nothing but time to fuck with you. Okay? That's really what happened. Okay, the Page of Wands. They have nothing but time. Look at this motherfucker. He's just staring at the wand, just staring at it up and down. Just relax. Didn't have nothing but fucking time to get on your last fucking nerves. What else? What else happened? Clarify roller coasters. Anything else that happened? Oh, not too much came out. And also, this person was still in love with somebody from their past. Okay, so on top of that, they haven't gotten over this person from the past, Sagittarius. So you peeped that too. So you was like, not only are you still in love with your ex, but then you got the nerve to motherfucking be calling me on the fucking job, stumping my hustle, not participating, not contributing, outside all the time, no job, just there, just thinking about their damn self, just staring at you work and hustle as they gathered your source and enjoyed the fruits of your labor. Okay? So you're pissed off because of this, Sag. Okay? This person drained you financially. Hence is why you will be saving up over here. Okay? Also, you got some receipts about them. So you actually started doing your homework about them and digging into their past. And let's see what you found out. You did find out that they are a cheater, or they still had this third party situation, because like I said, they're still not over their ex. So they're still fucking your ex. Were they, what else the receipts was? Let's just let the card tell it. What else the receipts? I feel like they were still fucking their ex, but let's see what the receipts say. What else, what other receipts did you find out about this person? Yep. They had a whole family third party situation going on. Sag, still lingering. Had you looking from the inside out, because you was wondering, you know, if you don't have a job, then where are you? You know what I mean? When you are gone. And they always had an excuse for it. But no, you know, they had another family trying to juggle you and another person. And this person could be a Libra trying to juggle you and another person, like I said. Okay? Yep. Don't look at me like that, cross watcher. Don't look at me like that, cross watcher. Yep. All right. Who's this person you found the receipts on? Could be an Aquarius, came out again. Aries, Gemini, Sagittarius. The same four signs came out again. I can't make this shit up. The same four signs came out again. Same people. Same story. Okay? Any other receipts? And they had a lot of legal issues, a lot of debt. And that's not bad if you're taking care of it. They just had debt they're not taking care of. You know what I mean? Bad credit. And the credit's going to stay bad. So they wasn't even trying to be mature and take care of, you know, get their shit together. Basically. What else? What else you found out, Sag? Yeah. They have this time moment with everybody, a person of illusions, never can keep a job, always fucking lathy-gagging, breaking hearts everywhere, no creativity. Same thing came out again, all over again. Always outside. Those are the receipts. The same receipts came off a roller coaster. Same exact thing. What's this? Always drinking. A drunk. And you knew that. You enjoyed that about that person because they would get drunk, they would get freaky, they'll do the things that you like in the bed. But in the long run, when you really came to look at it, you was like, this person is a piece of shit, worthless, going to bring me down if I have to carry the weight of this relationship all by my damn self. And that just basically what it was. Nothing more, nothing less. And the fact that they have this old relationship that they're still teeter-tottering about between you and another person. So that just made it worse. Because it was like, you got the nerve to not have a job, not contribute, and you want to have a relationship on the side with an ex? Shitting me. Shitting me, okay? Shitting me. All right? No man. Okay? So that really did it for you. You could have dealt with the fact that they didn't have a job, but when you came to do the homework on them, you found out that this is a common thing with them. They do this in every relationship that they're in. No job, cheating around, getting on people's last nerves, just a straight up fucking clown. Okay? But now somebody else has came in, and you met this person while you were out and about in another country. In another country, on a vacation with your friends, with the squad, turning up, having drinks, stuff like that. I'll find out exactly where. Okay. But let's find out who you want to settle down with for a couple of seasons. Who's the new person? A Sag, a Gemini, or a Libra, or a Cancer. That's the new person. All right. Let's get some characteristics on this person so you know who to look for. Sagittarius, late July. Who's this person? Who's the new boo? Like, ow, ow. Hopefully it's not a dud like Cardi B and Stephon Diggs, okay? Hope it's not a dud. Hope it lasts more than 3 days or 1 week. Okay, so it could possibly be a Leo, major arcana. Very strong person, built, or very athletic. Could be also. Very strong-minded too. Could be strong-minded. Just very smart. Anything else about this person? Also just came off of a breakup with somebody else. So you guys do have that in common. You guys are both coming out of a bad breakup. Anything else? Anything else you'd like to tell me about Sag? Anything else? Anything else? Okay. Straight full, like I said. I already called it. Casanova type motherfucker. You know what I mean? So, this is new beginnings, or it could just have like a childish. He or she could have like a childish, foolish behavior. Okay, because this is the new person actually. And also very charismatic. So they're good at singing. They're good at playing basketball. They're good at tournaments. They're a winner. They're a magician. Okay, very good and very handy. Okay, likes to travel a lot. This person, very much a traveler. Doesn't really like a whole bunch of options. Has multiple streams of income. Okay, multiple streams of income. All right. A lot of celebrating also. Okay, so celebrations came out there also. What else about this new person? What else about this new person? This is the new person. Not to be confused with the old one. What's the highlights of this person? Who's this person you're trying to cuff? Who's this new person, Sag? I like this person already. But, they have a little very good in bed. Okay, that's a plus. Very good in bed. Okay, that's important. But just be careful with the full card, all right? Full came out. So, hopefully this is not another dud. But for the most part, they have other good qualities. Very hard worker. Likes to celebrate. Multiple streams of income. Where the dud part situation probably comes in, if that full card, it doesn't mean a new beginning, because full does mean a new beginning also. Is because they just had to break up with this other person. Okay, so they haven't healed yet from that past relationship. That's the only problem you may have with this person, from what I see so far, Sag. But it's still looking good. It's looking really good. Yep. Judgment is made. This clarifies it. They still are feeling bad. So I hate to say it, but you're like this situation with you is like a rebound because they're not over the other person. You know what I mean? With the 3 of Wands, although they are ready to move forward with this new journey with you, but they still are. Their heart is still intertwined with the other person. Okay, who's the other person? Libra could it be, or a Cancer, or a Scorpio did come out. Libra came out again, and or Leo. So Scorpio did rear its head, but it bounced back to Libra. So heavy on the Libra and Leo. Okay, so this person is single, but they are still in love with their ex. So take that how it resonates. Take it for what it's for. Be mindful for that. But you also just came off a breakup where you are also self-medicating and numbing from your breakup also. So give or take. Okay. How long will it take for both of you guys to actually finally totally move on from the hurt from on both your breakups? Let's see. Oh, much cards came out. Okay, about 3 months. That sounds about right. About 3 months. I have 3 months so far. When you and that person say I love you to each other, somebody's gonna say I love you first. They always say I love you to me first. Or they say monkey glue or something like that. Clock that T. Okay. Um also there is a pregnancy there. And also you guys both have that common thing with wanting to save money together. And also we have like options. So although one of you are going to be super serious moving in this relationship, somebody is still gonna have options. Let's see who's gonna have the options. Meaning that somebody is still gonna date you and multiple people through this, to get over. Some people have to date multiple people when they have a breakup to get over one person. I don't know why, but some people, and then some people could just move on to one other relationship. Okay, who is the one that's gonna have the multiple partners? Cancer or Pisces, or Sagittarius or Taurus. Okay, take it how it resonates. Okay, but I do see that there so far. Okay, um, what else is gonna happen as far as like how long it's gonna take both of you guys to get over this? Who's gonna get over their ex faster, the girl or the guy? 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 The guy. Guy came out twice. Okay, so the guy is going to actually get over the situation quicker. So the girl is actually going to have multiple options, or already had multiple options. Okay, so I believe that they already had the multiple options is what I'm saying. Okay, but they're considering cuffing season with you. Cuffing season with you. Okay, so keep that in mind. Okay, all right, cool. So that's good to know moving forward. All right. Um, when is this relationship finally gonna take its lift off between you and that person? Like finally just be you and them and nobody else? We'll see if that's ever gonna happen at all. Because people break up. Everybody doesn't deal with the breakup the same. Some people take longer to heal, and then some people, like I said, have to date multiple people, and some people could just move on to one relationship. Okay, so like I said, it is gonna lift off once one or two of you, whoever which one says I love you first, And you'll know that. Okay. Whichever one says I love you first. What else came out? Somebody has to get rid of the illusions with having the multiple partners, which is the man. Accept this new offer. Okay. Stop wandering off in the night to entertain all these different people. Stop looking in the past and stop just thinking about themselves. Okay. So y'all can move forward with the Queen of Pentacles energy. Okay. So it is doable, but it is going to take somebody. I don't know, you or them. It says the male. So whoever is the male in the reading, to the male's gonna move on faster. The woman is gonna take a little bit longer to move on. Okay, and it makes sense. Women are very emotional creatures, and it takes a little while longer to just boom move on with another man. Okay, that's why I always say if you and a girl break up and she just has a man already, either that's the ex or that person was already there the whole time of your relationship. It's either or. Women just don't pop up with a man. Okay, like that. It just doesn't happen like that. Okay. All right, cool. Anything else I feel like I want to say out of this? You did the research. We already know that on the other person. You found out the receipts on that person, and that's why you're moving up this person. So we don't got to clarify that. But I just want to just bring up why the reading up came up, gaining insight. Let's see how long. Like let's just see if this relationship is gonna last. Let's just get down to the bottom of it. Is this relationship going to be successful? Okay. Let's find that out with the harmony, peace, and balance card. Harmony, peace, and balance. Let's see if this relationship is going to last. Yes or no? Is this going to be a breakthrough relationship and actually last and go into a full out relationship? Sagittarius and a July love reading. It's being kind of difficult, the card, so give me a second. I may have to reshuffle these. Because they're acting really stubborn. Like, they don't even want to give me an answer. They're like, hold up. I don't know yet. Let's see, okay? Is this relationship actually even going to work? Well, like I said, somebody's going to be from the outside looking in. Somebody's ready to move on. Somebody is not ready to move on. Okay? And the answer is no. Unfortunately. I know you didn't want to hear that with the judgment card. Okay? There is potential here, but until the person that you want to cuff, okay, whoever this girl is, well, actually, whoever this guy is, until that girl is actually ready to let go of their ex and whoever they're with, this relationship can never move forward. Okay? It's a judgment there. Like, that's what it is. Like, it's not, I know you want to hear a happy ending, but even though you want to cuff this person and you want to settle down, the reality is they have not moved on from this other person. And you're going to need the strength at the bottom of the card in order to pull this off. Okay? So I would just really have a conversation with that person and be like, listen, I'm noticing that every time we hang out, you're always, mentioning your ex, talking about your ex, bringing up your ex, wanting to tell me, keep reiterating the problems and characteristics of that person and what they did to you and how you're bitter and you're never going to trust anybody again. If you're not ready to heal, to move on, don't use other people to heal. Trust me. Okay, it does not work out for you or the other person. It happened to me once and I'll never do it again. Don't use somebody to ease the pain. Okay, it's better to just completely heal altogether, right? See if you can actually rekindle with that person, and if not, just completely heal and move on. Okay, so because it's going to give that you're going to go from one bad situation into another bad situation, even though this is fresh. So you're feeling head over heels in love, blah, blah, blah. You feel like you're ready for liftoff with a relationship. You feel like you're ready for cuffing season with this person, but somebody has not fully moved on. Okay. And as far as the finances, let's find out if the finances are going to get better with the penny pension. Let's see if the finance are actually going to get better. Sagittarius, late July. The finance is going to get better. Is at least the finance is going to get better. I mean, you're having a good time with this person. I'm just letting you know what's going to happen in the future, okay? Somebody's not over their ex, like I said. So yes, the finances are going to get better. The World card, so it basically means that you do learn your lessons. There is a success at this, at the second card on the top, and then right there it ends. Okay, so there is a success at this. Okay, and you will be successful with saving your money, getting back on your feet due to lessons learned. Okay, lessons learned. Graduation day, lessons learned. Okay, so leveling up, lessons learned, acquired wisdom. Okay, so yes, you will be successful financially, but just take your time and head into this new relationship. Make sure you or that person is completely healed, and have that conversation with that person so you guys can move smoothly into that lift off. Okay. And I'm done with this because this was pretty much self-explanatory. Sagittarius, it was very clear cut as far as what the cards were saying. And it's actually good to know that, okay, that you guys will actually have potential at fixing this if y'all have that conversation first, that both of the parties are definitely finished with their ex. Okay. See you on the next read. Bye.